By 2035, 1 out of every 3 workers will have lost their job to artificial intelligence. But in that same year, millions of positions will have opened for professions that don't even exist today. The question is, which side will you be on? I'm going to give you 2 numbers. Both are real. Both are true at the same time. The first number. According to McKinsey, by 2030, 375 million people will be forced to change professions, roughly 8% of the world's population. A level of job destruction never seen before in history. The second number. The World Economic Forum says that between 2025 and 2030, 97 million new jobs will emerge. Jobs whose names don't even exist today. So the picture looks like this. One door is closing, another one is opening. But nobody is showing you where that second door is. In this video, I will. And we're not only going to talk about artificial intelligence, because as if AI alone wasn't already a massive transformation, there's also a demographic bomb on top of it. For the first time in world history, the retired population is surpassing the working population. These 2 forces are exploding at the same time. And that explosion means destruction for some people. For others, it's the biggest opportunity of their lives. If you're ready, let's begin. Bomb number 1. Artificial intelligence. Look at how much time has passed since ChatGPT was released. In less than 2 years, artificial intelligence has started writing legal documents, generating code, designing visuals, composing music, performing medical analysis, and preparing tax returns. All of these are white-collar jobs, not factory workers' jobs, university graduates' jobs. A famous Oxford University study says this: 47% of existing professions are at high risk of automation within the next 20 years. 47%. Nearly 1 out of every 2 professions. Accountant, at risk. Lawyer, at risk. Radiologist, at risk. Journalist, at risk. So who is completely safe? We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's look at the second bomb. Bomb number 2, the retired population crisis. In Japan, people over the age of 65 make up 32% of society. Nearly 1 out of every 3 people is retired. Germany, Italy, and South Korea are heading down the same path. The problem is this: who will take care of these people? Who will pay their pensions? Who will work in hospitals, nursing homes, and home care services? And the bigger problem, who will carry over their accumulated knowledge, experience, and industry expertise? Is this a crisis? Yes. But at the same time, it's a massive gap, and gaps exist to be filled. I need to be honest with you. Some people are thinking this right now. I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer. Nothing will happen to me. Wrong. Software engineer. Tools like GitHub Copilot, Amazon Code Whisperer, and Cursor are already writing mid-level code. Job postings for junior developers have fallen 40% since 2023. Automation isn't targeting engineering geniuses. It's targeting ordinary coding work. High-level creative engineers who design systems. AI isn't touching them yet. For now. Doctor, radiologist. Google's AI can detect eye diseases more accurately than specialist doctors. In cancer screening, AI is outperforming humans in image analysis. Around the world, students entering radiology programs are now being warned to be cautious. But doctors who understand patients, not just diagnose them, are still irreplaceable. Accountant. Standard tax returns, invoice processing, balance sheet preparation. AI is already doing these things. But tax strategists, financial advisors, corporate planning experts, that's a different level of work. Do you see the pattern? AI is taking routine work. Complexity, relationships, and creativity remain human. Now let's get to the real point. Researchers have studied this question over and over again. Which professions continue to grow despite AI? The answer comes down to 3 criteria. Criterion 1. Physical reality. Artificial intelligence is perfect in the digital world, but when it comes to physical labor, it's still weak. Robotics is expensive, fragile, and slow. Criterion 2. Emotional intelligence. Empathy, trust, human connection. AI can imitate them, but it isn't real. People feel the difference. Criterion 3. Contextual judgment. Deciding what to do in a completely unfamiliar situation. AI learns from the past. But in a brand new crisis, human intuition still leads. Professions that fit these criteria: care economy jobs, elderly care specialists, geriatric nurses, home health assistants. Why are they safe? Because the retired population is exploding, and these people need physical and emotional care. Japan is desperately searching for workers in this sector right now. Germany is making visas easier for care workers. Over the next decade, tens of millions of positions will open globally in this industry. AI trainers and auditors. Who will train artificial intelligence? Who will correct its mistakes? Who will define ethical boundaries? This is a completely new profession. Most people doing this job today didn't even know the position existed 2 years ago. Prompt engineering, model evaluation, AI auditing analysis, these are rapidly growing fields. Personal coaches and learning designers. People will be forced to learn for life. Every 5 years, they'll need to update their skills. Who will design that learning? Who will create personalized roadmaps? Who will provide motivation and psychological support? Educational technology designers, career coaches, corporate learning specialists. This field is exploding. Energy transition. Technicians. Solar panel installation specialists, wind turbine maintenance technicians, energy storage systems engineers. The world is rebuilding its energy infrastructure. This work requires people in the field. Robots still aren't climbing rooftops to install solar panels. In the US, the number of open positions in this sector has doubled over the last 3 years. Germany is struggling to find qualified energy technicians. Biotechnology and health technology specialists. Gene therapy, personalized medicine, nanotechnology, brain-computer interfaces. Every year, entirely new subfields are born in this industry. University curriculums today still don't even define many of these professions. Conflict resolution and mediation specialists. As the world becomes more complex between companies, cultures, and generations, conflicts increase. Resolving those conflicts requires empathy, cultural intelligence, legal understanding, and negotiation skills. AI cannot do this because trust flows from human to human. Now let me tell you something nobody talks about. The retired population crisis is not only a burden, it's also a massive knowledge reserve. What does someone who spent 40 years in an industry know? How to make decisions during a crisis, how to retain customers, how to motivate a team during difficult times. That knowledge does not exist inside AI because it was never written down. One of the most valuable jobs of the future will be this: corporate memory manager. Specialists who convert the knowledge, experience, and intuition of retiring experts into digital systems feed that information into AI and transfer it across organizations. In Japan, this is already happening. Large automotive companies are systematically archiving the expertise of retiring engineers. And another question should be asked: you're 40 years old, 50 years old. Where is your accumulated knowledge? It's time to turn it into an asset. All right? We've done the analysis. We've seen the landscape. Now, what are you going to do? I'm going to give you 5 concrete steps. Step 1, sell skills, not job titles. Saying I'm an accountant is no longer enough. You need to say, I optimize complex tax structures, help small businesses grow, and identify gaps in tax law. Define your skills, not just your title. That distinction is the critical difference separating you from AI in the job market. Step 2, become T-shaped. Look at the letter T. The horizontal line is broad. The vertical line is deep. The broad side, digital literacy, data interpretation, basic AI usage, everyone should learn these. The deep side, become truly specialized in one field. Don't be someone who knows a little about everything. Be someone who knows one thing exceptionally well. Because AI will replace the people who know a little. People who are truly excellent will become more valuable. Step 3, develop your human side. Empathy, storytelling, negotiation, leadership, ethical judgment. These cannot simply be taught through software. They grow like muscles, through practice, feedback, and human interaction. Practice public speaking. Learn how to persuade people. Make difficult conversations a habit. These skills will become some of the most valuable assets of the next 20 years. Step 4, ride the demographic wave. Every sector connected to the growing retired population is an opportunity. Senior-friendly technology design, home care services, retirement financial planning, intergenerational communication consulting, nursing home management. These industries will experience some of the largest growth over the next decade. Anyone entering them now is catching the wave early. Step 5, make learning your profession. You will not have one fixed career path anymore. Accept that and prepare accordingly. Every 2 or 3 years, add a new skill set. Develop curiosity for areas adjacent to your industry. Find the intersection between disciplines, because that's usually where competition is lowest and value is highest. A psychologist who knows programming, a sociologist who analyzes data, an artist who uses AI. Intersections are where opportunity becomes concentrated. Let me tell you one thing. After this video ends, there will be 2 types of people. The first type will say, "That was interesting," and move on. Their lives won't change. The second type will ask, "So what am I going to do now?" and then take action. Artificial intelligence is not a threat if you are prepared. The retired population is not a burden if you can see the gap it creates. History has shown us over and over again the biggest transformations also create the biggest opportunities. The only difference is this: opportunities belong to the people who see the wave early. You watched this video. Now you see it early. The rest depends on whether you move.